You built a business outside the United States. You make money, you travel, you spend thousands or tens of thousands of dollars every month. But when you try to get a premium US card, there's a problem. You don't have a social security number, SSN. So you're stuck using whatever card your home country offers. And that's where you're leaving money on the table, because the US has one of the most competitive credit card markets in the world. We're talking about cards with massive welcome bonuses, premium travel benefits, airport lounge access, transferable points, business rewards, purchase protection, and other perks that can be very valuable to the right entrepreneur. The problem isn't that you're not qualified to use these products. The problem is that you don't have a US credit profile. And that's exactly what we're going to fix. First, understand the system. If you're a non-US entrepreneur, you don't necessarily need to become a US resident to start building US financial credit. For many applicants, an ITIN, Individual Taxpayer Identification Number, can be used in place of an SSN by issuers that accept it. American Express, for example, explicitly notes that in some cases, applications with ITIN can be approved. But don't misunderstand what an ITIN is. It's not a secret SSN, it's a federal identification number. It doesn't give you work authorization, immigration status, or social security benefits. What it can do is help establish the identity needed for certain financial relationships, and that's where the opportunity starts. The goal isn't a $300 secured card if you're a serious entrepreneur. The objective isn't to get a basic card that can buy you coffee. The objective is to build a US credit profile that gives you access to better financial products. You start with the products you're actually eligible for. You build history. You establish a relationship with the right financial institutions. You demonstrate that you can manage credit responsibly. And over time, your options can expand. That's the game. Why should you care? Because the US credit cards can be incredibly valuable when you use them strategically. Imagine putting your company's legitimate expense through a business card. Advertising, software, travel, flights, hotels, inventory. Instead of simply paying those expenses and getting nothing back, the right card can potentially turn that spending into points, miles, cashback, travel benefits, and other rewards. And then there are the premium benefits, airport lounges, travel credits, hotel benefits, transferable points, business-specific rewards, purchase protections, and substantial welcome offers on the qualifying product. The exact offers change all the time, and your approval depends on the bank and your profile. But the underlying principle doesn't change. If you're already spending the money, why leave the rewards on the table? Here's the part most people get wrong. They think getting a US credit card is about finding a card and clicking apply. It isn't. It's about building the profile before you apply, because a premium card application isn't the place to start building credibility. It's where you leverage the credibility you already have built. Your identification, your US address, and banking relationships were required. Your income and business information, your credit history, your relationship with the issuer, your overall financial profile. All these pieces can matter, and if you get the sequence wrong, you can waste applications and potentially hurt your profile. So what's the strategy? Think about in stages. Stage 1, establish your US financial identity. Get the appropriate tax identification and documentation for your situation. Stage 2, establish the right financial relationships, banking, business infrastructure, and credit relationships. Stage 3, establish US credit history. Start with products you can realistically qualify for, not necessarily the most impressive card in the day one. And stage 4, scale. As your profile develops, you can pursue better cards, higher limits, stronger rewards, and more valuable benefits when you're eligible. That's how you go from I'm a foreigner entrepreneur with no US credit to I have a US credit profile and can access US financial products. And here's the biggest misconception. You don't have to move to America tomorrow. You don't have to abandon your existing business. You don't have to pretend to be American, and you definitely shouldn't use fake information or manufacturer identities. You build a legitimate US financial profile around your real identity and your real business. That's the difference between a strategy and a shortcut. If you're a non-US entrepreneur already generating serious revenue, the question isn't, can I get an American credit card? The better question is, what would access to the US credit ecosystem be worth in my business? Because once you understand how the system works, your credit card stops being just a payment method. It becomes a financial tool. You can use it to capture rewards from spending you're already doing. You can use business cards to separate business expenses from personal expenses. You can build a US credit profile. And when you're eligible, you can work your way towards the premium products that make the US card market so attractive in the first place. You're already running your business. You're already spending the money. Now it's about building the infrastructure to make that spending work harder for you. That's the US credit system. And you don't need to be born in America to play the game. You just need to know how to enter it and how to do it properly.